brands are struggling to connect with people, and particularly young people.
Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Now, I've got a brand new Facebook Live for you tonight. I've got a brand new system, some new headphones with some nice lights on them and a new mic. So hopefully this will be the most technically advanced Facebook Live yet on this group. And I've not even mentioned the guest. But first, a few bits of house cleaning. Now, every Tuesday night at 7:45, we will be having a Facebook Live. That means that you know without fail, you can sit down and see me pop up in your feed talking to some brilliant individuals. I have roughly about 10 people lined up for the next 10 weeks, so that takes us up to the beginning of April. But if you know anyone, or maybe yourself, who would be interested in being on live and being interrogated, let me know. For a limited time, I'm offering you a chance to get a share of the business for just £10. Woo, that's cool. The money will go towards things such as video editing, the branding, which is currently being finished. You can see the logo in the bottom left hand corner here. That's been done by Abby. So if you want to get involved and you fancy getting yourself a share for £10, just send me a message, slide into my DMs, and I'll sort your eye out. Love that gift. Kian.
Hello! I'm wearing a shirt, and the other reason I identified the problem which I wanted to solve.
Okay.
And that was brands are struggling to connect with people, and particularly young people. Mm-hmm. And I saw that, like to your point, I saw that with some of the world's biggest brands that are spending billions.
Yeah.
And then I'm chilling with friends and they can't wait to kind of press the skip ad button.
Yeah.
So there's a big disconnect there, which I saw firsthand, like all this effort, energy is being put into making these adverts. And a lot of the time, they either really shit or they don't connect to what. They forget that the person on the other side has got 100 notifications and they just flashing it. They don't give a fuck, basically.
I feel old. I feel old whenever I look at like platforms that I've not really used that much. I'm like, oh, I know nothing.
I tried to use like the new Snapchat interface, and all I do is click on the ad.
I know. It's, like I have a younger cousin, and she uses TikTok. Have you heard of TikTok?
TikTok, yeah, I've seen, yeah.
And it's like, what? I don't understand where this has come from. It's massive. I feel so old. It's awful.
That's when you know it's real, when you get like things that become mainstream and you only find out when they're actually mainstream.
Exactly. I hadn't heard of it. I was like, what?
But then I was like, that's not really me. And also the phone call we had was really thought-provoking, actually, because just like this interview, you asked a lot of questions that I didn't know the answer to and I didn't think about. And
sure.
one thing I arrived at was I want to do basically what I care about and what I believe, and like build a castle, and if people like it, they can come into my little bouncy castle. So I kind of flipped it around and was like, I want to create things.
Because that was the one that you got nominated for a big award, which is flipping awesome. When you sent me that message, I was like, wow, that's so cool.
So I guess to begin with, just a bit of context.
Yeah, please.
What we do is like, the people is all about like creativity for good. So how can you apply creativity for the good of people? Mm-hmm. And so it's about making change and changing things and making things happen. So we created a campaign for World Toilet Day in partnership with the UN. And for me, that was great because it showed what can be achieved when you tackle a real world problem creatively, and you try to apply creativity for good.
Yeah, that's massive.
Yeah,
that's massive. So how did the nomination come about then?
Sure. So we had essentially no media budget.
Lovely. That's what his dreams are made of.
Yeah, and no media space. And what we did was we just went full guerrilla but the creative was so strong, it demanded attention. So it got a lot of kind of engagement, more than, let's say, a company that spent like £1 million on an out of home. Also, I would while we're still on air, I would like this opportunity to request, would it be possible to buy some shares?
Yes, it will. I'll shoot you a message and we'll get that sorted. Thank you very much. Yeah. Awesome. Sick. Oh.
Big fan. Would love to be on board.
Love it. Wicked. Yeah, and if anyone else, we're starting at £10. It's going to be only limited time. It's going to be for £10 because it will shoot up. I just want loads of people involved. You know.
Yeah.
People that are supportive of what I do at Professional Weirdos. You know. I don't just want people to be sort of sat watching. I like it for sat watching me, but at the same time, I want them to be directly involved, helping it grow, and seeing the benefits of it.
Speak soon.
Thanks,
bye.
Tim.
All the Professional Weirdos.
Woo!